Okay, Shima girls, let's get started. And so I'm opening it up, and basically here's the developer. Here's the color cream. Okay. Here is a moisture-rich conditioner. Okay. And here are the instructions. And then you open it up, and it should have, let me cut this open. It should have the gloves I was telling you about. Okay, it's important that they have the gloves. All right, so if you're brand new to this, read the instructions. Basically, I've been doing this for years, but you know, always read the instructions to be on the safe side and do your patch test and all that good stuff. All right, so one thing I need to point out, make sure your hair is clean. You know, make sure you shampoo and condition a week before you do this. You know, some ladies to do it with their hair dirty, but you know, and it takes, you know, some of the time, but basically have your hair clean, because you don't really want any buildup or residue getting in the way of the penetration of the hair color. Okay, so do that. So let's start mixing it up. Okay, the cream will go into the developer. All right, even though I say color is it's a liquidy thing, so now I gotta be careful here. Even though I want to show you ladies exactly how it goes, I gotta be careful not to drip anything. And here we go. Alright, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do two at the same time. Well, actually no, because what I'm gonna do is gonna section off my hair. I'm gonna do one half, the front half first, and then the back half. That's exactly how I do when I'm relaxing my hair, for the simple fact that my hair is so long and thick. So now, because most of you ladies have shoulder length hair, I can do it in one application. Okay, now we just shake, 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 and continue to shake until it is warm. All right, feels warm in the palm. Here's where the towel comes in handy. Put it on your lap before we begin, and then we can drip it across our neck. Alright. Now I love this skinny comb because, again, it distributes all the applications that I put on my hair through each single strand of my hair. So I love this skinny comb. It basically helps the product penetrate even better. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do half of my hair, the front half. Okay. So let's do this half first, and then this is when I tell you to get your items ready. Now we're going to tie the back part. First, let's put a bobby pin on this. And I'll tie this back part up. I'm gonna like do it into a squeaky donut bun, and then tie this over it. Nice and taut so it won't get in the way. Okay, alright, so now I have the big comb, and remember, don't comb all the way down to untangle the little tangles and knots. So always use your fingers, and then you can run the comb through it. This is so to avoid hair breakage, ladies. So okay. Okay. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm going to distribute the color at the same time throughout all this section. Alright, then pin it up real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can get some more hair before I'm gonna leave it on for at least 20 minutes due to the length and thickness of my hair. You ladies, is usually 10 to 15 minutes the color application, okay? But I'm gonna, you know, do it a tad bit longer, because you see it needs to penetrate all this length. All right. So okay, let's wrap this around us. Let's wrap this around us, and let's snip the tip off. Okay, we're gonna snip the tip off there. Now, do not forget the gloves, okay? Some of you ladies are allergic to chemicals, you know, and it could cause skin irritation. That's another thing. Make sure you don't have bruises and cuts on your scalp. If you do, don't do this, okay? Remember that hair dye is a chemical, okay? It is a chemical, has chemicals in it, dangerous chemicals. That's why you gotta exercise precautions every step of the way. Okie. Now, let's begin to apply. You're going to try to cover this as quickly as possible, because you do see what's behind me, right? That's my very own hair bonnet, okay? It's like a hair dryer, but it's an at-home hair dryer. I haven't used it in a minute. I used to sit under here when my hair was somewhat, I guess, bra strap length, and I was still able to fit under there. But the longer my hair grew, the bigger the rollers became. And when all these rollers are on my head, my head cannot fit in here. It's like this because of the jumbo size rollers. Okay, so but I will be able to fit in here now because I'm not gonna have rollers on. It's just gonna be the color dye. The reason for this is, as I explained in the first video, the introduction video, that the hair color will be able to penetrate even more into the cuticles, so that we can come as close as possible to this color. Okay, all right, it's the rich auburn color, or whatever color shade you decide to get. You know, you can sit under the dryer and put on your conditioning cap. All right, I'm gonna sit under the dryer for, I guess, no more than 5-6 minutes max. Okay, I don't want to leave the hair dye on that long because I don't want to over process my hair. All right, okay, come on, let's go for it. Anyway, that's a nice little trick I learned, and I'm sharing it with you ladies. If y'all have another trick to make the hair dyes penetrate better, y'all let me know. Y'all let us know. So we're gonna start from the ends, okay, from the roots. Notice I'm not starting from the hairline. Okay, we're gonna leave the hairline for last. All right. Okay, so this is how I do it, how I usually do it. Just, you know, okay, and then do like that, you know, distribute it. This is why we need these gloves. Okay, just make sure you're always in control, all right, so we don't get messy. Now I could be looking at myself in the mirror, but again, I have to look at you ladies so y'all can see how Shima does it. Okay, this is how I do it. Then I take, you know, I spread out my fingers and just smooth it through. Just smooth it through. This is just the first step. Eventually I'm gonna take the skinny comb that helps me so much to distribute the application and just kind of dust it through. Okay, dust it through gently. Now, the hair was detangled before all this took place, so make sure you detangle your hair with your fingers first, then with the hair comb from ends on up, so that this process can go as smoothly as possible. All right. Now let's get the tail of this hair. We're going through the ends, okay? We're just distributing it, okay? There. With this whole section